The DJI FPV goggles give us a very nice, very crisp, a very good experience when flying our drones or wings or airplanes or whatever you want. But even if they are great like they are, there are some upgrades that you can do to your goggles as soon as you get them to make your experience even better. And today I'm gonna give you 6 of those so you can check them out and see if you like any of them and you want to get one of them. Before I do that, let's hear about my sponsor, the one making this video possible. One of the best things about FPV is that it lets you use your imagination to create your own drones. PCBWay is a company helping you make your ideas come true. You can use them to create and print your circuit boards, assemble them, do some CNC machining, and even create your injection molding pieces. They are your best partners if you are an innovator looking to develop an idea. Go to the website in the description of this video and check out all the services they offer. Number 1, let's start with the foam. The foam that comes with the goggle originally, it's kind of crap. And I don't understand why DJI, knowing that everyone changes the foam and selling one that is much better, they still ship the glasses with the original flat and uncomfortable foam. So the first one that I'm giving you is this foam. It's much thicker, it's much more comfortable. It closes enough in your face so you get less light coming in, and it makes your experience much better. Less light, darker inside, you can see better your image, and it sits better in your face because it's thicker and much more comfortable. There are a few aftermarket versions of this foam. iFlight has one, it's the one that I sell in the shop because it's exactly the same as the DJI, but it's a little bit cheaper than the DJI version. Then you have some other manufacturers doing different, even thicker or bigger, or like bigger on the side so you close even more and try to keep the light out of it. But whichever you choose, it has to fit your face, and I recommend it very much because it's something that you will enjoy. You will have much better experience having something different than the original foam. Number 2, the strap. The original DJI strap, this one that I have here, it has 3 points of contact, one that goes on top of your head like something like this, and it makes you feel like you are an alien when you have it on. It's also very thin on the band and not very comfortable. That's the main reason why I went and I designed my own straps, which I have here. They are a little bit wider than the DJI or even the fat strap original that comes with the HDO. But they are not as thick or as wide as some other that takes kind of all your head. I tested a few of different samples and models, and I came with the idea that this thickness, it's the most comfortable for your head. You don't need the 3 points of contacts. With 2, it's enough, and it holds your goggles in place, and you don't have to be worried that they're gonna fall down or anything. And one of the most important points here is that I created some cool designs that makes you feel that you have something cool in your head and you are proud of what you're wearing. You can find 2, 3 even new designs coming on the way on my website and choose whichever you want. They fit the DJI goggles and other goggles because they have a kind of a universal way to connect them to the goggles. And they have this little strap here around where you can put your battery, and the most important part is that this strap moves on the bigger strap and allows you to have the battery wherever you want. Some people think that having the battery on the back gets like a better balance on your head. Some people think that having the battery on the side it's better because you have less stress on the battery connector. Up to you. You can decide where to put it. You can go even on to the other side if you want. and it's gonna hold it very well in place because it's elastic and it holds that battery in place without falling down or anything. Check the straps on my website and see if you like any of them. Number 3, the battery. The version 1 of the goggles didn't come with a battery in the box. Version 2 has a battery in the box, which is pretty useful. But if you want, you can do as I do. I bought a few of these battery cases. They hold two 18,650 batteries, which are pretty cheap, and I have them fully charged in my bag. I have 2 of them charged in my bag all the time, so I can quickly change them if I'm running out of batteries. A lot of people use LiPo batteries, probably the ones that are getting old and they are not good anymore to fly a drone, but they are still good to use on your goggles. The reason why I go better with the Li-ion batteries than LiPo batteries for my goggle is because Li-ion requires less maintenance. If you think about it, if you have a LiPo battery and you want to extend the life and even be on the safe side of the battery, you will have to storage load that battery after flying or after a few days or whatever you want. And that's a little bit of a pain, right? And you have a charger that you're using to charge the batteries for your drone, and you normally are always in a hurry to get your batteries done, and you don't want to queue one more for your goggles. These cases, on the other hand, they are charged by a USB cable. You can connect it to your computer or a phone charger or anything like that. And you don't need to think about storage charging them after flying or while you're not flying long and this kind of thing. So for me, this is a little bit more versatile. It also has a power indicator that you can push and see how much battery you have after you have flown, and maybe come home and know which one you should charge for the next time. Number 4, it's 3D print parts. There are a huge amount of different 3D printed parts that you can have for your goggles or for your drones. But I'm gonna be talking about 2 specials that I think are kind of a must when you have DJI goggles. The first one is this very small part. I mentioned before that when you have your battery, if you have it in the pocket, for example, that cable can be pulling and stressing the battery connector, and it can even damage sometimes that connector. The worst scenario is that you are flying and that's not making contact, or it's about to get broken, and then you get black image in the middle of your flight and you crash your drone. If you want to avoid those kind of things, especially when you're using the battery on your pocket, you can add this very small part to the screws of the strap on your goggles, and it's going to allow you to run the cable through it and relieve the stress on the power connector. Again, it's a very small part, cheap. You can get it printed in many places. You can download the STL file from Thingiverse and just print it and have it there. It's working, it's gonna work very well, and it's going to help you quite a lot. The second part that I always print and recommend my customers to print is this lens protector. All these FPV goggles, the lenses, they act as a magnifier, and if you leave them out on the sunlight, that light is going to burn a pixel in your screen. And that's the worst thing that you want, because you're gonna have a point, a dot, black or white, I don't remember, all the time in your picture, which is a pain, right? There is a very easy way to protect you against that, and it's by simply printing one part like this. It's a TPU part. You can find many on the website. Thingiverse has 100 different models like this. And what you have to do is that every time that you remove your goggles, you just put this back like this. And now the sunlight is not gonna damage your screens anymore. Simple as that. Number 5 is something that is completely aesthetical, but if you have been following me, you know that I like unique things. You know that I like to have customized things because I want to feel proud of what I have. I want to feel proud of what I'm wearing while flying my FPV drones, right? Therefore, I have in this case put these plastic PVC stickers to my goggles to create a custom skin to them. You can do whatever you want. You can have regular stickers, those ones that comes with everything on the FPV world. You get a new sticker. You can add them to your goggles. You can paint your goggles and just make them more unique, more yourself. This is not gonna change the way that you fly or the experience that you have or anything like that, but I think it gives a very nice touch to your equipment. I think that I look better when I'm flying out with this on my head than with just the black thing that I normally comes. And in my case, for example, another one of the designs of my straps goes together with this skin, and then it makes it look like this is a set, and it's pretty cool, right? Number 6, it's the antennas. If you go around the internet, YouTube, and you search for best antennas for DJI goggle, you're gonna see different and many different videos. But what they have, all of them in common, is that they tell you that anything different than the original antennas are always going to be better. If you are concerned about penetration or flying long range, a patch antenna might be what you need. They allow you to focus that beam in front of you and have better reception of your signal. Luminaire and iFlight, they both do antennas, patch antennas, and a complete set, and they are all good. I don't have personally a preference between one of the other, and therefore I have both of them in my shop. What I know is that a lot of people buy them because they want to have much better penetration or much better range, and they are very, very happy with them. Some people also buy only the stubby antennas from Axi or from Luminaire, sorry. And sometimes the reason is a little bit more simple. The DJI antennas, the original, they stick quite a lot. And when you get them in a bag, it's very easy that you push them or you press them and they can break. Stubby antennas are smaller, a little bit chubbier, but smaller, and then they can fit better in your suitcase or your backpack. And they have less chance of damaging your goggles and your equipment. So only because of that, it might be a good investment to have. You can find links to almost everything that I presented today on the description of this video. And hopefully you found something interesting here and you want to test one of these upgrades yourself. That's all that I have for now. I hope that you like this video and hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching.